Hello, how are you? Oh, good. Yes, I'm very well, thank you for asking. My name's Robert Lane. I'm a musician and a guitar tutor based in the UK. And in this little video today, I want to show you how to play the verse from Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. Now, before we get into it, could I ask you please to subscribe to this channel, like the video, comment on it, share it, because doing all of that just encourages the algorithms to push it out to more people. And I would appreciate that. Thank you very much. So this is a fingerstyle piece. Has 3 chords for this part. So the first thing I'm going to do is talk about the chords, I think. So first of all, I've got a capo here on fret 3. I'm in standard tuning with a capo at fret 3, and I'm going to start with a C chord. So just a C with a capo on fret 3. Then the next chord is this one, which we can describe as a G/B. So here I've got my first finger, fret 2, so I'm talking about in regards to where the capo is, fret 2 on the A string, and then my third finger on my little finger, fret 3 on the B string. Then an A minor 7th, which is like a normal A minor, but with the third finger taken off. So let me just go over that. First finger's on fret 1 of the B string, second finger's on fret 2 of the D string, and that's it. Normally an A minor would have the third finger on fret 2 of the G string. We don't have that, we have an open string. So C, G/B, A minor 7th, then back to G/B. And that's your sequence. So the first thing to get, just to get used to playing around that. You can repeat that. Okay, now with the right hand, it's this idea of assigning a role to each of your fingers basically on that hand. First thing is your thumb is responsible for the bass note, which for all of this is on the A string. It also moves on to the D string at points as well. So that thumb is going on the A and the D string, okay, whenever you play those, using those. Your first finger is responsible for the G string, and your second finger is responsible for the B string. And we only need those 3 for this part. So on my C chord, I hit the thumb on the A string, and then I'm going to hit the G string with my first finger, then the D string with my thumb. So we've got A string, G string, D string, and then B string with the second finger. So that pattern slowly, up, okay. And then it does it again, but it misses out the last note. So A string, G string, D string, B string, A string, G string, D string. So just get used to doing that. Then we change chord to the G/B, but play the same sequence. So hear it, same thing. Then the A minor 7th, same sequence. Back to the G/B, same sequence. Okay, so C, G/B, A minor 7th, G/B. Repeats. Now on the original record and some sort of like live versions, you might hear it sounds as if he's going like this. I'm putting that note at the end on. But only on the C and the A minor 7th. Now I don't think he is. I think what's happening is something like this. In taking their fingers off on that D string, we kind of get an open D there. Which we then don't get on the next chord because our finger's not on there when we move it. But it is on the A minor 7th, so we get it again there. Which creates quite a nice effect where the chord in the middle kind of has a note missing out rhythm-wise. See what I mean? Now I don't think it's worth really emphasising that and making it worse, like going... You don't really need that. It naturally happens when you move your fingers. Like that. And that's it, that's the verse. So, two separate things really happening really. You get your chords sorted, and then that picking pattern, which is the same for all the chords. And there we go. That's Landslide by Fleetwood Mac, featuring the guitar playing of Lindsey Buckingham and a song written by Stevie Nicks. Okay, there we go. If you've got any questions about that, just leave me a comment or send me a message. Let me know if it was helpful and what you'd like me to cover in future videos. I'll do a video at some point looking at the other bits of this song as well. So as I mentioned, it'd be fantastic if you could subscribe to this channel, like the video, share, do all that sort of stuff. Also come and find me elsewhere. Look at my website, which is robertlanemusic.co.uk, where you can hear the music that I have written and performed. You can also find out information about guitar lessons. I'm currently doing video one-on-one guitar lessons for people all over the world, and I have some space available for those, so send me a message if you're interested. You can also buy my music, listen to my music. I've got a single out at the moment which went out at the start of August called Listen In. This t-shirt's got the cover art on it, so there's some merchandise, t-shirts, mugs, tote bags, all sort of stuff. I also have a podcast called the Robert Lane Creative Careers Podcast, where I talk to people about creativity and how they make a living. I've spoken to musicians, songwriters, filmmakers, actors, a casting agent, a hypnotist, all sorts of interesting people. So you find that on your favourite podcast provider. But the best way to find all the stuff I'm doing is on my website, which is robertlanemusic.co.uk. If you do find me on there or on social media, I'm just Robert Lane Music on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Make sure you say hello. But until next time, see you later.